Right, so just got Sky back from the vets. She's had the spaying operation. She's obviously not feeling very well because of the anaesthetic or whatever, you know. It's probably like she's drunk, I suppose. So at the minute she's just doing that and not paying attention to anybody or anything, which is really weird for her. You know, she'd normally be in your face, but it's obviously because of the medicine and the anaesthetic. But so far, the vet said that all went good, alright, and they reckon they did her anal glands at the same time. So she's going to be alright, as long as that heals up alright, which it should do, because you know, when we had Bella done before, and she healed up right, considering she actually ripped her stitches. It looked like something out of a Freddy Krueger film, but hers in the end did heal up alright. So that's there at the minute, just laying down. When she first came out the vets, I thought, oh no, because her dog had come out just before, and that was all like, it was drunk, like nearly falling over. And I thought, oh, I bet Sky won't be. And when she first came out, she wasn't. She was like all like eager, ready to go. And then as soon as I got out the door, she started like just, you know, kind of not really moving, walking slowly, and she doesn't normally like being picked up either. But she let me pick her up and put her in the car, then the same to get her out. So this should cure anything she had wrong with her and prevent it from ever happening again. So worth doing. You know, in some ways I wish I did it years ago, but in others I don't like giving or having, or you know, not needless operations, but you know, if you don't need an operation, it seems weird to have one, you know what I mean? Right, so I hope everyone's doing alright at the minute and all that, and suddenly become like summer over the weekend, you know, boiling hot now. I'm sweating in here. So I wanted to give everyone a bit of a heads up, keep you updated about the dog and everything. And I was going to make sure that I replied to every single comment on the last video, but it's just things happen and never got a chance to. Because the funny thing is, on the weekend we went to a stag do, so I ended up getting pretty drunk and then didn't really do nothing for the next day afterwards. But anyway, today was the day that Sky went to the vets. So she's been to the vets, she's been spayed, and they reckon they had another look at her impacted anal glands. Or she'd done one and now she'd do another, you know, she would do the other. So we took her this morning at, it was early, in between 8 and half 8. They took her in, and then about 1 o'clock I got a phone call saying everything was alright and we could pick her up at 3 o'clock. It's now like, you know, it's a lot later than that. It's about 11 o'clock now at night, but we've just been trying to get the time to do the videos. But she's had it, she's home. While we was in the vets, they brought another dog through, and it was all kind of like it was drunk kind of thing, and I thought, I bet Sky won't be like that. I bet she'll still be boisterous and mad. They brought her through, and the funny thing is, at first she was like really raring to go, pulling, walked straight past me, and I thought, oh well, you know. And as soon as I got her out the door, she suddenly, it became like she was drunk or something, you know. It's the anaesthetic or whatever wearing off, or whatever they've given her. And she suddenly then, as soon as I was outside, went like she was drunk. Lifted her up, got her in the car, and took her home. But since we've got her home, she's just kind of been like really just lazing around, hardly moving, just, you know, just laying there. I've seen the stitches on her. It's quite a big, you know, compared to the size of the animal, how big the stitches are. But one good thing is, I noticed when they did Bella a few years ago, her stitches was really tight, and you could see they was tight. and she did actually rip her stitches. But Sky, because she's got a bit more of a saggy belly, it looks like it's going to be alright. And when Bella had hers done, that was so stressful, because when she'd ripped them, it honestly looked like, you know, like Freddy Krueger or something had stuck his hands in and just ripped like that. It was awful. And then when I took her, well, this is Bella, when I took her to the vets about that years ago, they said, oh, you know, this could be really bad and that. But for like the rest of the week when that one, I washed the wound 3 times a day with salt water, and I'll tell you what, that cleared up in no time. But like I said, Sky's seems a lot more looser, if you know what I mean. You know, it's stitched up tight, but the skin isn't all pulled in. You know, which is, I'm glad of that looking at it. But she's just really tired, which is, I suppose, is just a natural thing if you've just gone through an operation, a major operation really as well. So that being said, having the operation now, she should be clear of anything now. As long as they've removed the entire, well, the womb and all that, and the reproductive system, I suppose, then you shouldn't get none of that pyometra again. I'll show you a couple of clips of Sky and that. Try not to disturb her too much, but you'll be able to see her. You just about see her in there, poor dog. Just relaxing at the, well, I don't know about relaxing, but just having a rest anyway. So as you can see, you know, she's a bit, you know, tired. To be honest, I feel tired today. I had to get up early to make sure we was ready to take her there and everything. And I think I've still got a little bit of a hangover from the stag do. But anyway, like I said before, I truly do appreciate everyone who, you know, offered support, offered anything in any way. You know, I really do appreciate it. I'll see if I can do some trap videos soon. I've been neglecting it, but then there's been a lot going on, I suppose. So that's how it goes. When you've got kind of nothing happening, you can do plenty of videos all the time. But when there's things going on, and you're worried about this and you're worried about that, and you've got to sort things out all the time, you know, those things kind of get pushed to the back of the order of important things to do, I suppose. And the dog was worrying, you know, and there was other things going on, but hopefully things should all be getting better now. You know, it's not completely over, because I've got to watch these stitches and watch how it heals up, but dogs seem to heal up, and this is in my experience, dogs seem to heal up pretty quickly. You know, and they're pretty hardy animals, and if you're there to help as well, you know, clean it with a bit of salt water. So the next step is, next Wednesday, I've got to take the dog back to have a look at the stitches. So you'll soon find out then. They said, you know, not to let her lick it and all this, but to be honest, she's a bit overweight and she can't really bend over to lick them anyway. I think a little bit of licking's alright, because that's cleaning themselves, but I don't think she's going to be able to do it at all. So I'll see how it goes. If it looks at anything bad, I'll ring them and I'll clean it with something, you know, if they say that's the right thing to do. Anyway, so thanks to everyone who offered support and that. I said I'd give you an update and keep you informed, because today was the day. Thanks a lot for everything, and thanks for watching, you know, and I don't know how long this heat's going to last. Fairly hot here, but I think the reason it feels hot is because it's all of a sudden just come on just like that. You know, Friday, whatever, wasn't very good, the week wasn't, and then all of a sudden, over the weekend, and then now today, it's boiling hot. Anyway, always something to complain about. Right, cheers for watching, I'll see you later.